Hello and welcome to vlog number 3. So if you haven't watched my other two, you should. I'm very good and offer some more background on where I am and what I'm doing. But first, some life updates. One, I just tried a banana for the first time and it's gross. The most disgusting thing I've ever had. Oh, made me want to gag. I finished almost it. I just had that much left and I couldn't do it. I couldn't get myself to finish it. So the reason that I was eating the banana was I got it for free. I went to this bike thing the other day, and they're giving out food, and I'm all about free food because I don't want to have to pay for food, or if someone's gonna make me food, I'm gonna eat it. So I got a banana. I figured this could be good to try. I like banana bread. I put bananas in smoothies because it's a texture thing, so I hear. So I fine, I'll try a banana. I actually went a little bit scared. I did it. Didn't like it. Don't think it's gonna happen again. So that's my daily update. So still another story I want to tell about my pre-Denmark experience is some of the things I did. I talked about daytime retail the previous vlog, but some of the other stuff I did was, so I went to my, what did I do? Oh, I know what I'm going to say. I went to the Belmont Stakes. So this is the third race in the Triple Crown. It makes sense because this is my third vlog. Oh my god, I just realized that, and this is perfect. So, a little bit that if you don't know me, I'm really into horse racing, specifically the Triple Crown, so the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont Stakes. All three are part of the Triple Crown, and it's a big achievement for a horse to win all three races because they're spread out in a short amount of time, and they're varying distances the longer as they go on, which is super exciting. It's a very short period of time. Each race lasts like a minute or less, but it's so exciting. You're on the edge of your seat and you're hoping for your best horse. You can either place bets on the actual race if you're at a betting facility, or you can just watch for fun, which is what I normally do. But it was really awesome because me and my two brothers bought tickets really early, and we were able to go. Luckily, my brother lives down in New Jersey, so we drove down Friday night, actually after I worked graduation at MIT, my college, so because I could see my friends who are seniors graduating, and then drove about 4 hours down to his place, got ice cream, stayed over. He had a guest room with his bed that I'm confused what it is because I don't think it's an actual bed. Because I was laying on the bed, just normally as one does, and then I was leaning over to get water, and the whole bed just tipped. I had to catch myself in the wall. I'm like, what just happened? And so I fixed the bed, and then I had to sleep on against the wall the entire night because I was afraid that was gonna topple over again. So I don't know what's wrong with this bed. But anyway, we got up early, drove there, which was an experience because, so Joey, who lives in New Jersey, was like, oh guys, I need GPS, I know my way around Morristown or whatever. And he ended up needing the GPS and taking the wrong turn 3 times to get to the highway. We're like, Joey, what are you doing? Once we got on the highway, he was fine, but he somehow could not manage to go from the quick check to the highway, which I don't understand. The boy's been living there for over a year. So we finally get to the Belmont, and there's crowds of people, and there's food trucks everywhere, and everyone's dressed up. We were dressed up, and I wish I could show you a little bit picture, but you're just gonna have to imagine it. You're all dressed in hats, fun, mine wasn't super huge, and nice dresses and clothes. Really got super into it. We placed a few bets on some horses, and I won 0. I was in the red the entire time. Jack, I think, broke even or was still in the red. He won one race, only $20 though, and then Joey also lost. So we weren't very good at picking the fastest horse, which is harder than it looks or seems. So that was fun. Because they have the Belmont Stakes, the actual race itself is, I think, was it the 11th out of 13th race of the day? So you had a bunch of races throughout the day that you can play bets on. And then afterwards, they actually brought Flo Rida in to play a concert. So at first we're like, oh, this is sweet, Flo Rida. You may think of who's Flo Rida. He sings a lot of music. He sings Whoa, like Apple Bottom Jeans. Let me look up what other songs. He also sings My House, Right Round, You Spin My Head, Right Round, you get it. There's a lot, you should look him up. You don't think there's a lot, but they're bangers, bops, love them. And so we thought, oh, this concert's only going to be like, what, 25, 30 minutes? It was like an hour and a half. He kept singing song after song. He brought girls to the crowd, he brought guys to the crowd, he threw roses, he, like, got on one of the security guards' back and was, like, in the crowd, and people were like, ah! Like, it was crazy. It was such a fun experience. It was also such a weird crowd, because you had, like, 20-year-olds who know Flo Rida and listen to the music, and then, like, 10-year-olds, and then, like, 16, like, 50 and 7-year-olds. So it was, like, a really odd mix of people and an experience, but super fun. So that was such a fun time to see all the races, and so I highly recommend you check out One Horse Race. They're really fun. One thing that happened during the day was, so we walked in the morning and they had like some photo booths set up with like backdrops. We're like, oh cool. And we walked in and there's another one for Mohegan Sun, and we're like, oh, that's weird, like Mohegan Sun photo drop, I guess, because they sponsor. And then later in the day, it was a full-on club. It was this little box, and there's people like dancing, and they're playing like hardcore rap and like club music. Like, this is weird. And it was like super loud because everyone, you had the real serious people there with the like binoculars and their pens, like trying to make bets, and like they go there every day, and that's how they make their living, and like super hardcore. And then you have the like casual people who are just for the experience, who are just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's just like super fun to walk by and experience everything. For me personally, I think we're like in between the two. Like, we took a little bit more serious, like we had the book, decide our bets, like do that sort of thing. But we also were like new to the experience and like had a fun time. So yeah, that was kind of my experience at the Belmont Stakes. And yeah, so that's vlog number 3 about the 3rd race in the Triple Crown, which is another starts with 3. So that's me, KG. Check me next time.